and then we will be live properly with the show. Give me a minute. Streamed live 3 minutes ago. There we go, that one. Trying to remember how to do this. Influence settings, I think. Ingestion settings, what's this? Not needed. Live control. Nope. Where is it? Should be able to. Advanced settings, maybe. Should be able to add a thumbnail. Okay. Well, let's go back to the home. Alright, then we're not adding a thumbnail, I guess. That is fine. Let me get this link out. Live show now. I knew you'd understand. Sorry guys, I was gonna read this. I'll read it out for all you guys so that if Mr. Dana Charter watches this, he can hear it too. You see, Bob John, I knew it was you under that stupid mask when you first showed up. It wasn't hard to figure out. What I didn't figure on was you beating my champion Robert Perez. But no matter, I knew your ego would get the better of you, which is why we made sure at the end of the night Robert Perez. But let me just look at this quickly. It is wrestling collectibles, Funkos, cards, figures, and more. And it's basically this big fun thing that we do, and it sometimes gets a bit silly. Like tonight and Takeover yesterday. But it's all in good fun. I mean, I think some people might think that we take it too seriously, but it's just all in good fun. Says that the stream is doing something, so let's have a look. Is it still running? Nope, so yep, still running. YouTube is receiving enough video to maintain speed, as such viewers will experience buffering. That's fine. That looks good at my end. Alrighty. Welcome to the Alright, let's get this started, guys. Welcome to MTS News. If you don't know what that means Matt and Tom News. So Wrestlemania just happened. Wrestlemania literally happened. So we're going to play a couple of the matches from tonight. First thing I'm going to do is download the Hardys, because the Hardys just returned. and won the titles. They won the Raw Tag Team titles. I don't think I'm the only one when I say this, but I literally marked out. I jumped up. And he got yelled at for yelling. Alright, so now that I've done that, we're gonna start from the beginning of the night. The pre-show, where the Cruiserweight Championship was on the line, where it shouldn't have been. It definitely should have been on the main show somewhere. I mean, to be fair, both those women's matches were pretty crap. Could have easily replaced that. I love it when you type in Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy comes up. Awesome Kong. But, yeah. I don't know. It was a good match. Definitely was a good match. Put the Cruiserweights on the map a bit. Not that they weren't already on the map, but, you know, gave them that bit of exposure that they probably do need. Because, I mean, I personally don't watch it all the time. Just doesn't do it for me yet. I mean, there's stars on there, don't get me wrong. But a lot of the casual fans look at it and go, oh, we know Brian Kendrick. We know Tajiri. Who's the rest of the guys? And I mean, I'm not a casual fan. I watch it too much. But yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. I was hoping they'd get the ladder match this year. That would have been insane. That would have been insane, alright. And then after that match, we had them obviously talk shit a bit longer. And then the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial. Andre the Giant Battle Royale Memorial. Such a tongue twister. So yeah, they happened. And here I was counting out how many people Big Show and Braun Strowman were eliminating to see, you know, how many people between them they would have eliminated by the end of the night before it came down to a one-on-one match. And then they're both eliminated. It was definitely confusing. I could have sworn those two were going to be could have sworn that those two were going to be the final two in the match. But then nope, we ended up with Mojo Rawley and Jinder Mahal as the last two, which confused me. I didn't think Jinder Mahal would have been in there that long. Killian Dane, he was in there final three. He's going to be a beast. He's going to be an absolute beast. He already is, but when he hits that main roster, he's just going to be an absolute beast. So let's just do what can you not do? You can't do ladder matches for two on. Alright, we're doing an Extreme Rules then, close enough. So yeah, we had the IC title. When I had seen that was on the pre-show, I was so close to just turning Mania off right there and then. Oh, I've got two Matt Hardys. I did once I'd seen that, I was like, nah, this is. Those two could have had such a freaking amazing match. When was it? It was getting pretty dark at that point, right? Yeah, we'll go nighttime. Oh, should we give him a suit? I don't know what that attire is like. I've never seen it. But yeah, those two could have had an amazing match, even if it was like they'd given it like a stipulation, like a table match or something, where they were able to use one weapon or something. Let alone having it in Falls Count Anywhere, maybe, you know, just something like that. Those two could have tore the absolute house down. And like even having that on the pre-show, where it's like Falls Count Anywhere, leading right into the show, they could have worked out quite well, because network subscribers may have boosted because they'd just seen a hell of a match on the pre-show given to them for free. And it's the IC title. I mean, to me it just felt like they just undone all the hard work that Miz had done getting that title to where it was heading. You know, it was becoming relevant again, super relevant. And then we have Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. The face, what is it? The face that runs the camp? The face that runs... But, yeah, that was a good match. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. And, like, especially when it was the first match, I was like, oh, it's going to be crap. First match of most pay-per-views are normally... They're good, but, you know, not as good as they could or should be. But, yeah. When AJ Styles was going for that, coast to coast, I did not understand that at all. I mean, I understand that it's, he's trying to rub in his face, I guess, be cocky, confident, be a heel, basically, stealing his opponent's finisher, or signature, or whatever he calls it. But, yeah, I knew that something was going to happen. And then, obviously, he got smashed in the face with the trash can. But, yeah, and then after that, Shane McMahon hits him with it, and AJ Styles kicks out. Which I thought was good. He definitely needed that win this year, AJ. He definitely needed that win. Well, we've got Survivor Series here. This is bloody meant to be Mania. But yeah. So yeah, AJ Styles won that match. It was a really good match. A lot of spots, obviously. I mean, Shane McMahon, AJ Styles. Of course, there's going to be a shit ton of spots. Delete. Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho was the second match of the night. It was a solid match the whole way through, but I think it could have been better. I mean, the way it ended, I understand that power bomb's meant to be a devastating as hell maneuver, but I don't even think he hit a pop-up power bomb that whole match. I still feel that he should have rolled him back in the ring and hit him with a couple of pop-up power bombs just to, you know, dominantly win it. But no, yeah, it was good. It was good either way. Kevin Owens, new United States champion. I'd love it so much if he came out and like had a picture of the Universal title taped over the United States title. That'd be kind of funny. Then we had the Raw Women's title match. Should we break out? Yeah, let's break out. Why not? But yeah, so we had the Raw Women's title match up next. Matt's just like, what are you doing, Jeff? Oh, I got spine busted on the belt. Okay. But yeah, so then we had the women's title match, which consisted of Nia Jax, Bayley, Charlotte, and Sasha Banks in a fatal 4-way elimination match. That could have been better. It could have been a lot better. I mean, I like that they booked Nia Jax to be really, really dominant and a major force, even though she's been shitty on NXT and Raw. Really, if you think about it, I mean, we should have had her being Asuka's position on NXT to have her feeling like a dominant force anyway. But anyway, let's not get into that. They've done enough to make it, you know, for the rest of this season, I'm going to call it. I mean, you kind of would call it a season from Mania to Mania. That's kind of your seasons. Yeah. They booked Nia Jax really strong. They had to have 3 women pin her to get her out of the match, which I thought was quite good. I just feel they should have done a couple more moves, like maybe if each one of them had hit their finishes, that would have been a good finish of it. But regardless, the three people pinning is always a safe way to go. And then after that, we had Charlotte rip the turnbuckle pad off the middle one. Sasha Banks went for a roll-up pin on Charlotte. Charlotte kicked out of it, and Sasha Banks basically just went flying into the turnbuckle pad and got knocked out, so she was eliminated. Then it was down to a one-on-one, and the crowd sounded like they thought that it was definitely going to be Charlotte winning. but then Bailey got her into a predicament. I can't remember how it all went because obviously beginning of the show, that was like 6 hours ago now. But yeah, basically got her on her back. Oh, that's right, she missed a moonsault, I think. Missed the moonsault on Bailey, and then Bailey went up top rope, done the Macho Man elbow drop, and won the match that way. Bit of a tribute to him. 30 years after the best Wrestlemania match in history. What else have we got here? Got notes on my phone, I always want to forget everything. And then the Hall of Famers came out. The Hall of Famers all came out. Kurt Angle obviously was the last one. And dude, as soon as his music hit, that crowd just erupted. It was so loud that my speakers, not my TV speakers, my surround sound speakers were bloody cracking up. They couldn't handle how loud that crowd was. But yeah, that was amazing. The crowd reaction, probably the best crowd reaction of the night. And then there was this tag team match which we're semi-playing on the screen here. Didn't have the club, otherwise I would have put them in the match. Couldn't be bothered downloading them. So yeah, then we had the tag team triple threat match, which then the New Day came out just as the match was about to start, and everyone was like, no, because they thought that the New Day was going to enter the match at first. And then they said, do you know who's going to enter this match? And then it was like, who, and then half the crowd was going, delete, 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 delete. And that was just freaking crazy. And then all of a sudden, you know, the Jeff Hardy Boys music came on, and holy shit, man, that was just crazy. I couldn't handle that. Not gonna lie, I went crazy. So yeah, that happened, and then they won the match. Jeff Hardy done his usual ladder spots that he tries to do most of the time. Through Cesaro and Sheamus. Cesaro went through the ladder, but Sheamus kind of got smashed with the legs across the ribs and rolled off instead. Okay, that was a bit weird. So yeah, that happened, and then it was Miz and Maurice versus John Cena and Nikki Bella. Miz and Maurice came out together. John Cena and Nikki, however, did not, which I found kind of funny because it drew into the thing of the Miz saying that he doesn't love Nikki because, you know, all the shit he's been saying on SmackDown, and then he comes out without her in the same entrance. Well, Miz and Maurice do. That was kind of funny. It kind of proved, oh, go on the freaking table, man. It kind of proved what Miz had been saying to be right. Are we going to do it swanton through the table? So yeah, Nikki and John won the match with a AA, and he hit the AA, she hit whatever her thing is, and modified F5 is what I'm going to call it. Rack Attack 2.0, I think they called it. But yeah, anyway, they hit that, they won the match, and then John Cena went on to do a speech and ended up proposing to Nikki Bella. So yeah, that rumor was true. Didn't think it was going to be true, to be honest. But yeah, and then after that it was the non-sanction match between Triple H and Seth Rollins. They both came out with a special effect entrance, obviously Triple H will, but yeah, Seth Rollins did as well, which was kind of cool. Triple H came out on the American Badass 2.0, basically came out on a track and had Stephanie McMahon on the back, just drove around the arena, the ring, and jumped into the ring, waited for Seth Rollins to come down. But yeah, Seth Rollins came out with a torch, which was obviously on fire because it's a torch, and put the flame to the ground, which then ignited, I say that with ignited the floor, the rampway, which set off a special effect down the ramp of a ring, like a blaze of fire, going all the way down, engulfing the ring and shit. That was kind of cool. That was really cool, actually. But yeah, so match started off with Seth Rollins, like, you know, firing out the gate. He's gonna win, and then all of a sudden, as expected, the knee came into play, and then Triple H in control of the match for quite a while afterwards, like most of the rest of the match really, and then all of a sudden, coming towards the end, they started fighting over the pedigree, and then Triple H went to, Stephanie McMahon went to do something to Seth Rollins, and then that ended up with Stephanie ending up for a table. That was funny. Oh shit. But yeah, and then Triple H turned around and got pedigree 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins wins. So it'll be interesting to see if they write him off TV for a bit to, you know, go along with the storyline that he's going to have surgery for his knee, and he risked it all to do this match. I hope they do. I hope they do. But oh shit. The next one was Pitbull, which was, you know, perfect time for everyone to go to the toilet, and in my case do the thumbnail, which will be up on this video afterwards. I recommend having a look at it. It looks quite cool once this video is done. After that we had Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton, which was actually a really stink match. I really did not enjoy it. I don't think a lot of people enjoyed it. Didn't enjoy it. A lot of people didn't enjoy it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the special effects that they done in the ring was quite cool, but a lot of the other stuff was quite bland. Like the match seemed like they didn't have enough time. They ran out of space. Yeah, I don't know. Oh crap. But yeah, so Randy Orton won the title with an RKO, I believe. I don't know. I kind of wasn't watching properly. It wasn't the best match. But yeah, he was doing all these special effects in the ring. Like at one point there were maggots, the next point there were cockroaches. It was interesting. Definitely very interesting. It tied it in very well with Bray's character. But yeah, Bray needed that match. He definitely needed that match more than Randy did. But hey, whatever. Basically, Bray Wyatt got built up to be brought back down again. What can we say? Bray's doomed. And then it was Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg, which I actually timed the whole match from bell to bell. Basically, it was longer than their other matches, which was good. I mean, it kind of had to. It definitely kind of had to. So yeah, the match went for 4 minutes, 45 seconds, point 86. That's how long that rest of the Wrestlemania match went for. Saving his brother Nero. No, this is Jeff Hardy's brother Nero. Just kidding. I got that mixed up when I was looking for their pictures too. But damn, twist of fate as the 3 count goes down to lose. Oh, Cesaro just no-sold that. But yeah, so Brock Lesnar won the Universal title. It was actually a decent match. I mean, it was literally spamming of suplexes, spears. There was a jackhammer, and then there was an F5. Those were literally the only moves. I don't even think there were any punches or anything. But yeah, that was the match. 4 minutes, 45 seconds, .86. And then it was the SmackDown Women's title match. That was rushed. That was very, very rushed. Very, 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 very rushed. Naomi came out on top. She regained her women's title. which I think was quite cool. Considering this would be his second title reign. Never had one besides when she got injured. So it was even, not even Marie. I wanted even Marie to come out. That would have been funny. Just get the booing going just before Roman Reigns came out. But yeah, it was Natalya, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Naomi, and I can't even remember who. Did I say Natalya? Natalya, Carmella, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, and Mickie James. There we go. I've got them all now, definitely. So yeah, it was those 6 in a 6-pack challenge match. Yeah, Naomi won, tapped her out. Oh, that submission looked brutal. Very, very sore. It legit looked like it would hurt. If you didn't watch the match, definitely go watch it. That looked really, really bad. Actually, we'll go no holds barred. We'll get this main event done as we're about to talk about it. So while I set this up, I actually can't see if anyone's really watching. Can I? Can I see if anyone is watching right now? If anyone's watching, give me a comment down below. What did you think of tonight's show, and what would you give it out of, 5 stars? Just while I set this up. I'd easily give it a 5, 4, 5. Nah, probably about a 4, 4.5. Very close 5. Where is he? Bowman Reigns. Shall we go Dead Man Undertaker? We'll go Dead Man. That's a cooler one. Why not? It's fantasy warfare, right? That was definitely nighttime. No titles. Okay. So after the women's title match, they announced the attendance, which was 75,245 people. Wasn't they said it was the biggest crowd? Wasn't there? I'm gonna look that up now. Wasn't there Wrestlemania 31 bigger? Biggest. Let's Google this. Biggest WrestleMania crowd. Yeah, the WrestleMania 32. So in 2016, WrestleMania 32 surpassed WrestleMania 3 as the highest attended professional wrestling event ever held in America, with 101. Oh, clicked on something by accident. With 101,763 fans in attendance at the AT&T Stadium. So yeah, this wasn't the biggest attendance thing, which I'm confused why they actually said that. Maybe they meant at the specific arena. Let's just skip these entrances there. I know everyone will want to watch the Undertaker's entrance, but we might as well get the match going. So then JR came out to do the main event. Condolences to him over his wife. Oh shit, I ended up playing this. I wasn't meant to play this. I was meant to just watch it so I could concentrate. Anyway, so yeah, and then JoJo announces that it's a no-holds-barred match. Now, I didn't know that at first. I don't think that they were advertising it as a no-holds-barred match. But when that happened, I instantly assumed that, Braun Strowman, Sting, Finn Balor, someone was going to come out and interfere or distract or whatever. But turns out they didn't. He beat The Undertaker clean at WrestleMania. Second man in history to do that, other than Brock Lesnar. Yay. But yeah, and then pretty much literally Undertaker stripped himself of all his entrance gear because he put it all back on, stripped himself of it all and left it in the ring, and went and kissed his wife Michelle McCool and sailed off into the sunset. I I'm guessing Undertaker's gone now. Which means that I hope, so this is where we're getting into the cool part of the video, the predictions, what's happening after Mania. I hope Reigns is definitely turning heel. If they don't use the angle that he retired the dead man, then what was the point of all this? Really? I mean, Undertaker could have just beat Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns could have gone back to doing what he does. Undertaker could have retired. You know. No. But instead they ended up... Hang on, let me get back down. They had Undertaker lose, drop all his shit, and retire. I guess. I'm guessing he's retiring anyway, so they don't make him heel out of this, then what was it all for, really? Oh, yeah, this is it. But yes, if they don't make him heel, I'm going to be very disappointed. But, see, I'm looking... I'm repeating myself, sorry guys. I'm looking to see a promo from Roman Reigns tomorrow, which turns him heel. If they don't do that, I really don't understand what their long-term goal is with this. Might as well have just had Roman Reigns lose. Oh, I got my stone back here. But yeah, then my next thing is NXT call-ups. Who's being called up? I've got down here Shinsuke Nakamura, The Revival, DIY, Ty Dillinger, and the wild card would be No Way Jose. The reason I say No Way Jose is because he wasn't actually at Orlando. He got pulled from his match. So that's the only reason I'm thinking maybe him. And then, so what could they do? Shinsuke Nakamura could go on a rivalry with literally anyone right off the bat. You can go on with Samoa Joe, you can go after Sami Zayn, you can go after Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, anyone. He can do anything he wanted. It's freaking Shinsuke Nakamura. I mean, if you fuck them up, you know. DIY Revival, they should go to SmackDown, considering Raw just got the Hardys. They've already got a big boost for their roster. Chucking those two on SmackDown would give a big boost. The only thing I could see is because the Hardys are on their quest for gold. I think that's what they've called it, the quest for gold, or something like that. The only thing I could see happening maybe is them trying to go after the SmackDown titles at the same time as holding the Raw titles, to unify the two, and then having one tag team division. I think that could work out quite well. Ship all the tag teams onto one show, and then all the women on another. Spear. I think that could work. And then there's my other thing, the tag team division is another thing I wanted to chat about in this video. They need to get some more tag teams. I mean, it's just simple. I mean, they had one tag team match on the card for the title, should I say. They had two, I think. John Cena, Nikki, and then one that was actually announced. But they need to have more tag teams in the division. I mean, they have four or five in each roster. That's not enough. For 2 titles, 2 rosters, you need at least 10 teams on each roster, man. And even then, it's still not working properly. Oh, hey, I'll just grab a quick drink. My voice is getting tired. I swear he heard me saying that I'm getting a quick drink here. But anyway, as I was saying, the tag team division, they could get a hold of the Briscoes, the Briscoe brothers from Ring of Honor. I mean, I think they're getting on a bit now, but shit, still chuck them in there. Get a bit of eyes on the division. They could get the Young Bucks, Bullet Club, the Elite, just the Bullet Club in general. I mean, imagine having all them. If you get all of them, surely you can get the rights for the Bullet Club. Then there's none of this bullshit, the club. I mean, how cool would it be to have Bullet Club calling shots in the WWE? And I mean, even just the Bucks of Youth, as Matt would call them. And then we've also got, I had to write all these down, I thought to get the Revival and DIY, obviously, they're bound to come up anytime soon. And my last thing to talk about no, second last thing would be Baron Corbin. They need to give that man a title within the next few months. Otherwise, people are going to start to look at him as a jobber, and it'll end up being like Bray Wyatt. He'll get that good run, and people will want him to run with it, but people will also know that it's not going to happen. And that's not good. That's definitely not good. I mean, both those talents are literally talents. In every sense of the word, they're talents. I was thinking, the way I was thinking is, they also need to take Dean Ambrose off TV for a little bit, in my opinion. He's getting a bit stale as a character. So that I reckon what they should do is in the next couple months have Baron Corbin win the title, but not just win it, destroy Dean Ambrose for it. Like, hospitalize him, destroy it. Storyline, obviously. You never want to see anyone get real life like hurt. That's not good. But storyline wise, having absolutely destroyed by Baron Corbin, enough that he's injured, has to go off TV for a bit. And then from that point, you'd have obviously Baron Corbin go on such a dominating run as an Intercontinental Champion. Oh shit, I have no idea how to kick out of that right away. But have him go on a run as Intercontinental Champion, and then he can feud with guys like AJ Styles, The Miz. He can beat up John Cena. Like, literally. Don't have him fucking do that bullshit that he done last time. That's stupid. And that brings my next thing. What's next for AJ Styles? What are they going to do with him? I mean, on SmackDown, I don't think there's anyone else they can really put him into a storyline with that'll make sense. I can't see anything. I'm trying so hard to think. So I'm guessing that with Daniel Bryan firing him, he's going to turn up on Raw tomorrow and feud with some dudes over there for a bit. That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting nonetheless. Definitely interesting nonetheless. Oh shit. It's definitely going to be a shake-up from Raw and SmackDown. There's going to be SmackDown guys turning up on Raw, Raw guys turning up SmackDown, NXT guys turning up on both, and hopefully just randoms from other shows. Mix it up. We all know what the Raw after Mania is like. It's going to be crazy. Gonna be crazy. So yeah, I guess the one thing my question for you guys is, what do you think? What's going to happen on Raw? What do you think of the things I've just discussed with you guys? What's going to be happening in, quote-unquote, this season of WWE? Because, I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen. There's also a lot of things that aren't going to happen. And it's things that aren't going to happen which I'm going to be disappointed in. And one of them is probably going to be Roman Reigns turning heel, because he won't be turning heel. He's earning more merch sales than John Cena. There's no way they're going to destroy that. It's going to be interesting nonetheless. Very, very interesting. I want to get into the top for Superman fans. But yeah, my question to you guys, what did you think of Wrestlemania? What's happening on SmackDown / Raw? Anything you're looking forward to that's definitely been confirmed? I mean, that means tournaments coming up. That could be interesting. But yeah, other than that, I've really got nothing else to say, guys. That's it from me, really. Just gonna finish this match and then stop the stream, because who wants to see the match end halfway through? Oh, he reversed it. You should have done this in real life. Come on, dude, man. You should have done this in real life. Why'd you have to walk out on us like that? Leave us with Roman Reigns victorious over you. Oh shit, I know what's up here. Oh no, that thing saved me. And now he's gonna launch him off the ropes. No, he's not. He's gonna headbutt him instead then. And now he's gonna launch the dead man off the ropes. He's gonna go... Oh, let's look. This isn't working out. Okay, let's try this again. And he's gonna spear! Oh my god, the dead man just got cut in half. What's gonna happen? Just like Wrestlemania, is he gonna finish it with a spear, even though he went back, forth, spear? But is he gonna finish it with a spear? Oh no, the Undertaker reverses it. This is the Undertaker one. Let's end this review with a bit of happiness. Let's end this with a bit of happiness, guys. What I still haven't finished. Excuses me. Psych, Roman Reigns. Fuck you. I'm sorry guys, I couldn't resist. I mean, I'm playing as Roman Reigns, obviously I'm gonna troll. I mean, for him to be... Oh, never mind, dead man's fighting back. But yeah, his whole persona is a joke. Who would you like to see in that Roman Reigns spot? There we go, this is a very interesting question. I mean, we all say he's a joke, but who, realistically, who do we think carry the company like John Cena has? That's literally what they're building up for. Someone who can get as much merch sales and someone who can do as much TV appearances. Who's going to take the spot? Let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to give me your rating of tonight's show. Both WrestleMania and this. As he lifts him up for the last ride. Will it be Roman Reigns' last ride? And he hits it. 1, 2, 3. And Undertaker wins as he rides off into the sunset. Alright guys, this has been Matt from MTS News. It's been good to see you. Make sure you subscribe, like, give some feedback. And I will see you guys on the next one.